fellow business owners and entrepreneurs, you may be able to get a great tax deduction if you act before December 31st, 2021. I'm talking about the deduction for a business vehicle. If you're looking for a business vehicle, if you can find one right now, there's a chip shortage, and I know it's hard to find new and used vehicles. But if you are lucky enough to find an automobile that you need for business, you may be eligible for 100% deduction on that vehicle. That's correct, 100%. But there are special rules and guidelines that the IRS has put in place. So let's talk about them. So the first thing is you are purchasing the auto by your business. The auto must be a vehicle that weighs 6,001 or over in gross vehicle weight. So usually those are items, assets and vehicles such as an SUV. It could be a crossover vehicle that the dealership, they consider a truck, or it could be a van. So remember, those are the guidelines that you must follow. Now, you also need to drive the vehicle at least 50% for business. So let's give an example. Let's say that you buy a SUV and it costs $90,000, but you only drive it 50% of the time. Well, you won't be able to deduct the full $90,000 as a business deduction because you're not utilizing it 100% for your business. But if you are using it 50%, then you would get $45,000 deduction. Now that is the bonus depreciation. You do not have to take that depreciation. There are other options as well. So if you decide, okay, in my business this year, I don't need that full deduction. I may need that next year because I know my income is going to really grow. You may want to take a portion, the 179 portion of that deduction, which would not be the full amount, and depreciate the rest over various years. So that's a great strategy as well. If you know that your income is growing and you don't need the full deduction this year, you may want to just use a piece of that deduction, a portion, and deduct the rest over various years that you needed to reduce your income. So just remember, there's a limited time, there's a limited availability of automobiles, but there are also various options for tax deductions, but you must know the rules. You need to understand those. So please work with a tax strategist that understands the nuances and the options. You need to understand your income now, your income in the future, so you can make the best decision that's going to impact the most for your taxes. Thank you, and stay tuned for more wealth knowledge.